Hey, why don't run your fingers through your hair there, Al.
I'm the only one paying attention here. Okay. These two seem to be having a lot of fun. I'm not sure why. Okay. I just awoken.
I just awoken.
She told me to use that word. It's not my word. Awakened. Okay. It's not awoken. Okay.
Is it awoke or awakened?
It's awakened.
Okay.
I think you just say, I just woke up.
Yeah, that's the other
Well,
way.
that's
to say
it.
I think
Yeah.
you were awakened, but
That's
I don't
true.
think you awaken yourself.
I just awoke?
All of our
I-
international fans are sitting going, what? I don't know these tenses.
No. And I was in my bedroom, and all of a sudden, there was a voice in my bedroom. And I thought, I've never heard another male voice in my bedroom. This is the first time. And I looked, and it was Bruce. It was in my bedroom.
It's time to work. Chop, chop.
Okay. Chop, chop, he said.
He actually said Zeta has a job to do
Yeah.
before he went in there.
I understand that.
Yeah.
And I'm here. I'm here to do my
You
job.
match the
Thank God.
products, actually.
Yeah.
Look
You
at
do?
that. You match.
Wow. Well, it's planned. I planned it that way. Okay, I knew that we'd be selling this, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to wear my violet shirt.
Because
How
Violet
great
will
is
be
this
here.
color on him?
It is
Isn't
great.
that a great color on him?
Yeah.
That's your color.
And how great a color do you think it is?
What is that?
He hasn't even had a tequila yet.
Oh, that's what I'm missing. Tequila. Okay.
So you were telling me about the horses.
We went the other day. There's stables nearby, and they're authentic. It's I won't tell you where they want or anything because I don't think they want any publicity. But there's some stables nearby, and it has barns for all these horses that belong to private citizens. And their heads are always sticking out of their little rooms. And we like to go there with 10 or 20 pounds of little baby carrots, organic, and feed the horses. Except when there's a little, thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Except they have a little sign sometimes saying, please do not feed this horse. It's on a special diet. Okay, I won't feed that horse. But there's something about having little baby carrots in your hand and going like this. The horse people will understand this. You go like that to the horse is not going to bite your hand, okay? All the horse wants to do is to get the little carrots. And they use their big lips to do it, and you feel their big soft lips in your palm of your hand, and you know that you've made a connection.
It's funny because you actually have been bitten by a horse.
I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His thumbs are
My
proof.
thumbs.
Yeah.
Because I used to do a show in Canada at the Queen's Plate in Toronto. It's a famous race, and it was started 100 and some years ago, and the prize was a, it's starting to move toward us. Okay.
It's not loud enough, so some for you. Okay.
Project.
Oh,
I think I can adjust that.
oh, now he tells us, I think I can adjust that.
Is that better, guys?
It's better for me.
We'll try.
Is that better for you?
Okay.
Okay. Well,
It's cranked up.
now it's getting really personal, okay? Really personal. I didn't expect this, but anyway, I like making connections to animals, especially horses. I don't know why. They're these massive bundles of muscle that are beautiful to watch. And then after we fed the horses, we went to the corral. And there was a woman there with these two incredible horses, and she had a stick with a red flag at the end, and she'd wave it, and the horses would, as fast as they can, run around the corral. It was beautiful. So that's what we did yesterday, okay? And for a lot of people, that wouldn't be an exciting day. But for us,
It sounded really fun to me.
it was. And there's something about these big soft lips rubbing on the palm of your hand.
I think you miss Zanny.
I do. And I do, my thumbs are sort of slightly damaged because one year when I was working at the Queen's Plate, which is the big race in Canada, horse race, someone was talking about never look a gift horse in the mouth. There's an expression like that. And I thought, why not? How else do you tell the age of a horse? You look at their teeth, I thought. So I went to one of the horses and I did that, and the horse decided to bite my thumbs.
Sorry, I didn't know that was the story. That's crazy.
Oh, I know. And you know, it's because I didn't listen to that expression, never look a gift horse in the mouth.
It's just,
And I defied that expression, okay? And now I have these weird thumbs.
I can't believe the audacity to go pull a horse's mouth open.
Jimmy Trues wants to know if that is the new scarf that Violet really didn't want.
So this is the scarf. I wrote this long thing on Instagram about a scarf that I went out and purchased, and I thought it was the wrong color. And you know what? It's growing on me. So I'm actually quite happy with the scarf
Well,
now.
it's we were talking about
It's
Cyber
more
Monday
Zeta's
sales
color.
and Black
Yeah.
Friday sales, and sometimes you get panicky and you like have to purchase in the moment. And
Yeah.
so Violet got a discount on the scarf, and then she realized like, wait, maybe I liked the other one better. That wasn't as much on sale. So you know what we did? We extended our Cyber Monday
You
sale.
did?
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
So now you don't have to panic. We extended Cyber Monday, and here it is. You can still get the 25% off using promo code CYBERSALE, and it's free shipping. And we're guaranteeing shipping if you get your order in by December 11th. And then if you spend over $100, you can take 30% off. The promo code is CYBER30, and you still get the free shipping. So that's our cyber sale.
And
Wow.
Alan will deliver it personally.
Yeah.
Bring it to your
In his
house.
sleigh.
Yeah, I'm available.
Exactly.
Santa.
Yeah.
Santa
I remember many years ago, you'd have to be my age to remember this, but in the 70s, I was doing the commercials for a national supermarket chain. On the west side of the country, it was called Alpha Beta. On the east side, it was called, can't remember what it was called.
Skaggs?
No, he's the guy who owned it.
Oh.
I can't remember what it's called. Also, I can't remember the story I was about to tell you. You know, this is all part of aging, and I'm sort of the poster boy for aging. Because on the one hand, they go, hey, look, you know, he's in pretty good shape, okay?
Turned off the fountain.
Pardon me?
I just turned off the fountain.
Oh, thank you. Okay, I knew something was
You
wrong.
know what?
We have a fountain. We have a fountain that runs here and burbles away. And if you happen to be in this room for more than 10 minutes, you have to go to the bathroom.
It's so true.
That's what it does.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's true.
That's funny.
Yeah. Do you feel like going to the bathroom?
I've already gone twice, so
What? Twice?
I've only been here an hour. So you're
You
probably
went
right.
twice in 1 hour? I think you have a problem.
I drink a lot of water.
Oh,
She
okay.
is so hydrated.
I'm
Yeah.
very
She's so
hydrated.
well
Did you ever
hydrated.
hear George Carlin's bit on hydration? If you
No.
haven't, you can probably pull it up on YouTube. It's really funny.
I've heard his bit on the 7 words you can never say on television.
Oh, yeah. George Carlin, you know, when George Carlin died, they didn't make a big deal about it. And most of the comics who are working today, George Carlin was their mentor or their inspiration. And like we all, you know, learning our craft, our profession, our trade, we always have someone to look up to. And they looked up to George Carlin a lot. And he died, and it was like, it wasn't quiet, but he should have been on the cover of magazines.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
It was a bigger deal.
He was brilliant.
You know who else that's true about? Ella Fitzgerald.
When did
Yeah.
she pass?
Right. She passed like about 20 years ago, but it
Not
was,
that long, I don't think, was it?
we were on Paula Drive.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I happen to have an Ella story.
Okay.
Because many years ago, there used to be an event happening every single year in downtown Los Angeles at the Music Center, and it was called Singers Salute the Songwriters. And they would choose several songwriters, and then they would they would invite professional singers to turn up and sing one number. Everybody sang one number. So Suzanne was included, and we did that show as long as all the time it was on. And it was a fundraiser, I think, for Rosemary Clooney's sister, I think,
Oh, right.
who had brain issues. I believe that's what it was. And it was a wonderful event.
It was at the Dorothy Channel, right?
Yeah, oh, right.
Yeah.
And backstage was the greatest party ever, because it was all these professional singers gathering together for the first time every year, and we'd party backstage. And one by one, they'd go out and they'd sing one song, and it was really great. It sort of brought everybody together, and they just continued it, which was unfortunate, you know.
Sounds awesome.
However, I'm here today to sing. I can sing for you if you
What are
like.
you gonna sing?
Saying
Do you
every
want
night.
some, do you want some styling gel? You wanna,
Yeah, I was
You want a
thinking we
fruit
could
roll?
do a little something with your hair with
yeah,
the
can
styling
you grab
gel.
the styling
Well,
gel?
okay.
You know,
Yeah.
before he
Reshape
used to
his
use
hair
a bar
color?
of soap before we had Suzanne Organics, right? You used to
Yes.
use a bar of soap on your
Yeah.
hair.
The same one he used to wash his ass. I'm just saying.
I don't find that particularly amusing.
Everyone else does.
Why would I find comments about my posterior
Posterior.
interesting enough to
Well,
laugh?
wait, let me ask you this. Did you use soap to wash your ass?
You know this is your father talking?
I mean, because if you didn't do that, now that's disgusting.
How did we go from feeding horses and having a wonderful
Well, because
experience?
horses are related to
I
donkeys.
knew you were gonna do this.
Donkeys are jackasses.
Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of this and
Okay.
we're gonna do a little something to his hair.
The
here.
good
Okay.
news is you don't have to use that bar of soap anymore.
Okay, I'm gonna stand behind like a real hairdresser.
By the way,
What?
Violet is my dear, 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 dear. What's the last word?
Granddaughter?
Granddaughter.
Favorite.
Granddaughter, okay? And we've been a couple now since the day she was born.
Aww.
Yeah, yeah. You chose me.
Zeta.
You chose me.
Aw.
You said,
I love you.
I'd like you to be my grandpa.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, and it's worked out.
It really has.
How many grandchildren do their grandfather's hair?
Should we give you a little Elvis curl?
Sure, why not?
Hey Elvis,
Elvis,
thirsty? Lemonade.
you mean a spit
My
curl?
cool, refreshing drink.
Okay.
Give him a little curl.
Yeah,
Hey Elvis, we gotta win this race. We gotta
Okay.
win this race.
that was a tragic. Elvis passing away. What was he? 42 years old.
Yeah,
That was unbelievably bad.
he was not happy with TVs.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, how am I looking?
Sexy.
Now
you're
it's
looking
all
like a
going the same
sexy
way, kind
grandpa.
of.
You need to get Alan the Shield and Shine.
What are we getting?
The new styling product, Shield and Shine. So you need a little like water, and I think you need to scrunch that with a little water.
This hair.
Yeah,
Okay.
it needs a little reshaping, so it's water
Okay.
and styling gel.
I'll hum the Jeopardy theme while this is all happening. Okay. I think this is Jeopardy.
Did you hear
Uh-oh.
what Lisa said?
Lisa doesn't like my humor.
Lisa said, Bruce's sense of humor is not humor, unfortunately.
Thank you, Lisa.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lisa. I agree with you. I agree with you.
Lisa, how do we block Lisa?
It's all, Lisa, it's always been that way, okay? I've thought that from the moment I met him, I thought that way, his sense of humor isn't a sense of humor. See what he does? He
It's
says
a
a
way of
line,
life.
and then he laughs.
It's so true.
Yeah, he laughs, so we all go,
Okay.
Okay, here.
How's that, Mom?
That's
Wait,
good.
let me. I can't take Bunny with all this styling
oh,
gel.
no, you
I
can't.
have a letter to read you.
Okay.
We've received so many nice cards and letters, and this one actually came from one of our
Ladies?
yeah, from one of our ladies.
Great.
And it was so sweet.
I love
really
our ladies.
beautiful. Yeah,
This one's heartfelt.
yeah. So it says, in the loss of your mother, in the moments of quiet reflection and memories of special time shared, remembrances of your mother will always be with you. For the loving bond of family is one that endures forever. So thinking of you. So sweet. So, and then she included this note. And it says, Dear Bruce and Caroline and Alan, I am so sad when I see you on TV. When Alan is on, I get so depressed. I cannot watch. I see her house she hardly enjoyed, and Alan is so sad. I have a much older hubby also. Like Alan, 25-year age difference.
It was the chair.
Didn't make as much of a difference when we were young. Now I'm old and Chris is old. And I raised my son the way Suzanne did, and I see how she and Bruce were so loving and close. My son got married at 38. He married a girl who, you know what, stinks. She has made life for me and Chris a living hell. I see how you all love each other and I get sad. I love you all. We love you too.
Yeah.
Wow.
You can't make that up. Can't
Wow.
make it up.
Oh, I need a breather. What's a breather?
Cat hair all over you.
You know who loves mail?
I have hair?
Cat hair.
Oh, cat hair.
He loves animals.
That's right. Well, I was hugging my cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bunny loves mail.
Oh yeah, Bunny loves mail.
Kidding aside, we've
Yeah.
received so many nice.
Actually, Bunny and
Letters.
Gloria met.
But you know what I love? You know what I love is that people feel like it is like we're friends. Like we share
Right.
that kind of stuff.
That's true.
Beth M. Pass 72 asked, did you guys smoke weed?
Life is surreal enough without it.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
You see, that's typical Bruce humor. All he said was, "Do you smoke weed?" And then he started laughing, right?
Because
So
life
then
is
so
funny.
we started laughing too.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a smart tactic, really. Evil genius.
Could we have a meeting with Gloria and Bunny?
No,
If you hold her?
no,
Really? Why
no,
not?
because
They've
she'll.
met so
Why,
many times
okay,
No,
you,
no.
and they were
you just think
fine.
about it out.
No, I'll tell you what.
That was funny.
Okay, I missed that. What did he say?
He said, just think about it now.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
No, here's why I do not want Bunny and Gloria to ever meet again.
Why?
Okay? Look, this is Gloria's house. It's not Bunny's house. Bunny's a visitor here. I don't want Gloria to feel insecure because there's another white little animal that looks a little bit like a cat but is a dog. Actually, Bunny is a hermaphrodite.
She is, yeah.
Okay?
She is.
That's one of the lost tribes of Israel. No. Okay.
You can get away with saying that.
I know. No, a hermaphrodite. If you don't know what that means, that's a good word to look up. I used to have a big, thick Oxford dictionary that I really liked. And I'd open it up every day and close my eyes and put my finger on a page. And wherever my finger landed, I would memorize that word and its meaning. Obviously, I had nothing else in my life happening at that time. And this was the height of my entertainment, personal entertainment, okay? There were other things as well that I can't discuss.
What year was this, may I ask?
This was 1814.
It was,
1814.
yeah, he was still frothing in the victory of the War of 1812.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
We can give you an app that will show you a new word every day on your phone.
Oh,
Would you like that?
yeah, that'd be good.
Okay.
a new app, an app that would show me a new word, that'd be
Yes.
good.
Yeah.
Because I lost that dictionary because we used to rent our house. We had a house outside of Las Vegas. And we used to rent it when we weren't there to entertainers for Caesar's Palace. And one of them, not only,
You guys wanna come say
Oh,
hi?
I know where we're going with this story.
what? No, yeah.
Yeah.
You can come say hi.
One of them actually stole my Oxford Dictionary,
I saw that coming.
cleaned out my wine cellar.
Who is this?
I can't tell you who it
Can't
is.
tell you.
Can't tell me.
It's a famous person.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
A very famous person.
We can give you
Look at
initials.
that.
And,
We give you
and,
initials.
and the person also stole, Suzanne had a bunch of satin-covered clothes hangers, and they also stole the satin-covered clothes hangers, and a few other items as
Oh,
well.
I know who it was.
Yeah.
And my first reaction was anger, because this was our home. And my second reaction was, send them a bill! So I did.
See, you were just ahead of your time.
And you know
they now
what?
call that Airbnb.
Yeah, right. You know what? I got a check in the mail within 4 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
No questions asked. And when I realized this person's group of people, they go around playing theaters in Vegas and Atlantic City, etc. They must do this all the time.
I think she's just used to getting what she wanted.
Oh, we know it's a
very
she.
good-
Oh,
wow.
yeah, I didn't
So
say
you
it was,
gave that
okay.
part away.
See, what I take from your story is if there were no questions asked, you didn't bill them enough.
That's probably true.
I remember her questioning the bill, and I remember Suzanne pushing back. 'Cause there
They
were
also
there
broke
were
every
also
plate.
all the dishes were broken too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
that's
a
right.
Beautiful
Yeah.
Oh,
giant
that's
lottery.
right.
And Suzanne
right.
said, you know what, she's very special, famous, I'm not gonna use other details, but she said, I wanna leave my nice things out for her, because I think she felt like she would like her nice things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she
Oh.
said, these are all hand-thrown pottery plates, so please don't put them in the dishwasher. And they all got thrown in the dishwasher. And
She
And they
hand
broke.
threw them.
yeah, and they broke and chipped.
That's awful.
You know, I felt badly for her family. She had some of her family with her. She had, I think, her daughter with her. And her daughter wet the bed. And I felt badly about that. But then I remembered that Suzanne had a history of bedwetting when she was a little girl.
Yes.
And
The daughter is grown up and quite famous now.
Yeah.
Really?
Maybe that's the key, because look how
Yes.
mom turned it around.
Yeah. Bruce, can you introduce yourself? People would like to know who the three of you are. Who the hell are these people?
Who the
That's
hell?
I'm getting a
What are
little
they
bit at.
doing?
yeah, it was see no evil, hear no. Okay.
So Colin, of course, is Suzanne's husband. Bruce, who are
Is
you?
I'm
Why are you here?
Suzanne's son.
Yeah.
You have 3 generations here.
I'm Suzanne's granddaughter. I'm Violet.
Yeah. I saw somebody say, "Can we please resurrect Suzanne?" And I didn't know if that was like a sweet thing or a diss on us.
Well, you know, with AI today, it would be interesting. AI is creepy right now because we're not used to it. You look at some of the things they're doing and you're going, that's creepy. But you can see that down the road, it's going to be here, okay? And I've thought about being able to, using AI, bring Suzanne back to the show. And as creepy as it sounds, it might be it would be her voice, it would be her face, etc. And I know nothing about AI.
The thing is, we have so much footage of Suzanne saying
Yeah.
and singing and being. We have so much footage. I don't know what we'd need to recreate her saying that she hasn't already said on camera, you know?
You know, every time
But-
I get something about AI, the first thing I think, it doesn't look like AI when it's printed. It looks like Al. And I think
I know, it's so true.
somebody sent me something.
I
Yeah.
agree with you. It's like when Alexa came out, I kept thinking, oh God, what if your name was Alexa? That would suck. Every time someone says your name.
So funny.
Well, I was working with Howie Mandel, and he has Proto, which they just did on the Kardashians, where it's a box and you can transport someone 3D. So it looks like you can reach out and touch them. And they actually resurrected Biggie Smalls.
Wow.
So, but that's because they have video of Biggie Smalls. So you can do it with mom, with video, with, pre-existing stuff. And it's not to the point where you can have her answer questions, and
Well, I don't know.
Not yet.
not yet.
No?
Not yet.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
it would be a little clunky now.
Yeah.
For those of you who are coming in late, we have extended Cyber Monday all week. So if you panicked on Cyber Monday and didn't get all of your shopping done, I didn't get any of mine done. It's 25% off plus free shipping. The promo code is Cyber Sale. But if you spend $100 or more, it is 30% off plus free shipping. Promo code Cyber30. Get your orders in before December 11th, and we can guarantee shipping.
Wait a minute.
And
It's
also-
100% off?
I didn't say that. And reminder that this doesn't apply to everything. Things that are already greatly discounted, we don't apply this. It's to the retail
Also,
value.
we've had so many wonderful comments from people, really. They bring tears. The people who, primarily Suzanne's ladies, and she has touched their lives. Now, I don't know if you heard this story, but I was in Whole Foods a couple of weeks ago, and I think it was my first outing by myself. And two women came over, and one of them grabbed my shirt sleeve, and she wouldn't let go, and I thought, that's a little aggressive. And then they both started talking about Suzanne and what Suzanne meant to them in their lives. And one of them said, Suzanne saved my life. And the other one talked about Suzanne having helped this woman through a really tough menopause and made life really wonderful for her. And then the two women started to tear up. And then because they were tearing up, I started tearing up. And then one of them actually tears started rolling down her cheeks. And then all three of us had tears rolling down our cheeks. So there were these three people in the middle of Whole Foods blubbering away. And I started laughing, knowing if Suzanne saw what we were doing in Whole Foods, she would have laughed at it. And then the three of us all laughed and hugged. And that was that. I don't know their names at all.
So sweet.
But one of them picked my pocket while we were there.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Like, oh, like pickpocketer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it was the one holding my shirt. While I was distracted holding my shirt, she reached in my, no, I'm just
No,
kidding.
I'm not sheltered. I know what pickpocketing is, but I've never heard someone say, so and so picked my pocket.
Well, you're
Yeah,
living
no,
in
you're right.
you're living in a whole other world, Violet, okay?
I've been pickpocketed.
Pardon?
No, I haven't. My mom
No.
has.
Where'd
Well,
you
I
get this?
wasn't pickpocketed. I
She was
was
purse pocket.
grab your purse and
Yeah.
unpocketed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a scam too. We were in Buenos Aires, and then we were at our last lunch before we were going to the airport. And I had a very nice bag sitting on my chair. I was sitting at the table next to the window, so very protected. And it was on the edge of my seat. And someone came in, and there was a ruckus at the front of the restaurant. And the waiters were all going, "Oh, what's going on? What's going on?" And then I looked down, and my purse was gone. So it was all a diversion that
Wow.
they had planned.
It was really smart.
Yeah, it was like
yeah.
the waiter called someone outside and said, "Nice designer bag." It was a bag Suzanne gave me for Christmas.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they took it.
Wow.
Fortunately, I didn't have my passport in there, so at least I didn't lose.
And we had two reactions. We were explaining to Camellia and Violet what they do with it. Because they said, "What are they going to do with it?" We said, "Well, they're probably going to take it and sell it
No,
on."
well, Violet said, "I just hope whoever took it uses the money for his family and feeds his family and takes care of them, because they must have really needed the money." And I'm like, "That's so sweet, Violet, and you're right." And then I said, "Well, if they go sell it on the black market, I hope they know what it's worth." And Camellia said, "What's the black market?"
Yeah.
And I said, "Well, it's where people sell, you know, sold, you
That
know,
goes with
Stolen
yeah,
stuff.
stolen
pickpocket.
goods,
Exactly.
like designer
Yeah.
stuff that you can get, and you can get a discount. She said, "Can we go there?"
You know, we were,
Camelia sobbed.
Yeah.
Camelia was sobbing. She hated that.
you know, we went to Atlantic City, and Suzanne was going to do her Vegas show at one of the hotels in Atlantic City. And we had a bunch of bags with us because we were on the road. And the bags were sitting by the curb. And the guy who was in charge of everything said, don't worry, everything's fine, okay? It's secure. So when the bags came up to our room, there was one bag missing. And it was one of those beautiful steel Halliburtons. And inside was all the music for the show.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
To pass out sheet music to musicians, okay? And so Suzanne went on a local show at that time. It was called Regis and Kathy Lee. What is it called now?
It's Kelly and Mark now.
Right. So
Yeah.
it was Regis and Kathy Lee. And she went on the show and she talked about the fact that she can't do her show without that music.
Wow.
And if they would return it, she would be happy to. And then
Pay
she
the people who stole her suitcase.
yeah, she'd be happy that she wouldn't, no charges. She just wants the music back. And here's a number to call. So they called the number. I didn't know what the number was. They called the number, and apparently the number went directly to security in the hotel. And they talked to the guy who stole the music. And the guy who stole the music said, okay, if I bring the music back, I want 2 suites in the hotel.
Wow.
And all comped. I want 4 tickets to the show. I mean, he went on and on and on. And the security people agreed to it. And so the guy gets all dressed up and turns up with his friends to have a night out on the town, okay? And they arrested him.
Wow. Bruce, Jackie Little Carp said, Caroline always cuts Bruce off and finishes a story he starts to
Jackie, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Better that you said it than I did.
I do the same thing to Jeffrey. It's because we know how to tell it better.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Dem's
I,
fighting words.
I thought I was just being funny. That
You
didn't
are.
go over
You are.
well.
You
I'm
are.
sorry. I'm sorry about that.
So I've ever known, I've only ever called him Jeff. Does he prefer Jeffrey?
No.
Either
No.
one.
No, Jeff.
No, whatever
Jeffrey
you
is
feel
kind
like.
of a joke.
No, it's not. That's what his parents call. Sorry.
Stars, JJ.
No, but I mean, like, I call him Jeffrey when I'm, like, messing.
Reprimanding him.
That is
Yeah.
his
Jeffrey?
birth name.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Jeffrey John.
Stars JJ said
Is
Al.
his middle name John? I named a room in my house after him.
Really? Which?
Violet is channeling Graham.
Which one?
Wow. I'm going to think of him every time I go into that little room. Should I think of him as Jeff or Jeffrey
That was a good one.
as I'm in that room?
Are we talking about bars of soap again?
No, we're talking about that little room that we all have in our house,
It's so
okay, that we
funny.
go into, and we do secret things in there.
Not really a secret.
Well, we wouldn't do it in public,
No.
so it's secret.
Ballroom.
Yeah, we go in there, okay.
Oh, I got some styling gel.
You call it a room, I call it a ballroom.
Well, we actually have, now this is, I wasn't sure that I wanted this, we were building this house, okay? And they said, so you should have and they mentioned the name of the brand, I can't remember the brand, but it's an automatic toilet.
Oh, the Toto.
Toto.
Okay, and here's what it does. As you approach it, the top of the toilet opens up quickly like this, like that.
And it
And I'm
says,
thinking,
hello.
it should have, yeah, hello.
Hello.
Okay?
And then it says, mommy.
Oh, you're going to get in deep, you know what. Okay, really? Okay. That was Al Jolson singing that song.
Exactly.
Yeah, his family's gonna be really irritated that you're
I
making.
think I got to sing it more
Okay,
than
so you
7 seconds.
you go into.
Okay, you go in, the
Jeff's
top
room.
comes up like
Yeah.
that, and you want there to be a voice that says, hello! Okay? And then
You know what else it
the
does?
seat is actually warmed up.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
is.
No
Yeah.
cold, it's warmed up and it's soft.
I don't
Okay.
like that. Something about that's weird to me.
Yeah. It can give you sweaty tush.
Sweaty tush.
Sweaty tush. But you know what? We now know you have a bar of soap for that.
So anyway, you do your thing, okay? And there's a selection.
What thing are you
that-
talking about, Papa?
That's secret stuff we do in that little room called John. Okay, all right. You know who was the actress who played Joan of Arc?
Joan of Arc. There's been a
Joan of
number of
Arc.
those.
Okay, well, you know, in French, Joan of Arc is called Jeanne d'Arc, right? But if you translate Jeanne d'Arc into English, it says the light is out in the bathroom.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
John
The
Doe.
puns, they
It's
keep
actually,
coming.
it's kind of a Quebecois pun.
You don't know anything about Quebecois. Okay. All you know is that I get ribs from Quebec. Okay. And the pigs are fed a vegetable diet, which is unusual because most pig farmers feed their pig. I shouldn't say this, but in my experience, I have found that most pig farmers feed their pigs pig food. And it's like when we were at the.
What else are you going to feed
Well,
them?
I'll tell you.
You're not going to feed them parrot food.
We were at the Las Vegas Hilton for 2.5 years, and we would leave to get our car that was parked near the loading dock, and we'd go out there at 2 o'clock in the morning, and there'd be these big trucks backed up to the loading dock, and there were 13 restaurants in the hotel. They put all the food that people sent back onto these trucks, and they went to pig farmers. Okay? So you have pigs eating human food.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's where you get your ribs.
No. My ribs come from Quebec,
So what do your ribs eat?
and they're organic.
So they just eat vegetables.
They just eat vegetables. That's
They
all.
eat organic vegetables.
And they're
Organic vegetables.
organic. And they speak to these pigs. They talk to these pigs. Okay. They pet the pigs. They have the little piglets that come out, and they love each other.
Oh, I
It
love
was
that.
really nice. And they play Vivaldi.
Oh.
I've got to do a little business here. Some of you were asking about Growback. It is true, we sold out of Growback, and it is on order. So the Growback is the hair and scalp serum that I've been using on my scalp. You guys have been watching. It's been almost a year. It is expected to be back before Christmas. The Shield and Shine is still available, but the Growback, the hair and scalp formula, before Christmas. And then there was one other question in there.
What was available, did you say?
Shield
The new
and Shine.
Shield and Shine, the Growback Shield and Shine, which is the styling product, which I used before I dried my hair.
Somebody asked about True Brazilian here. How about True Brazilian?
True Brazilian we no longer carry.
Yeah.
But if you liked True Brazilian, you will love the Growback Shield and Shine because it is a new heat protectant styling product and it is wonderful. So we took about a year to develop it, and it also has all those hair strengthening agents in it as well. So that's the one that you want to try.
Okay.
And don't forget, Cyber Monday deals are available. The promo code is Cyber Sale, and there's free shipping until Christmas delivery, order by December 11th. If you spend over $100, you can use Cyber 30 for 30% off plus free shipping.
So you get the discount plus free shipping. Am I right about that?
That is correct, Violet.
That sounds like quite a deal.
Only for Cyber, like we only do that at Cyber.
I can't believe you extended it this long. What a deal.
Do you need in here?
Yeah.
Well, you know, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Sorry, baby.
I always get to Christmas, and we like to send gifts, and it turns into a pressure cooker because we always forget somebody. And then we remember that somebody like the day before Christmas. And that's the pressure. And it's self-imposed, but it's pressure. That's why I like Thanksgiving. It's like Christmas with no pressure.
And Zeta's always the one choosing the gifts too.
And
So
wrapping them.
he was the one who was choosing,
Exactly.
oh, I know Violet
Stressed
wants
out.
this long red pencil
Yeah.
skirt for her birthday,
Yeah.
so we
Bruce
gotta make
is
sure
gonna
to
get
get it
so
for her.
excited about this new drone.
Hey, you guys, Marie Deton said, OMG, that new Growback Shield and Shine is amazing. Well worth the wait, and I really liked the Brazilian one.
That seems to be a
Thank
popular
you.
response, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
that's
Yeah.
so nice. I love hearing that.
By the way, I'd like to invite you to go to SuzanneSummers.com. We have a tribute page. And if Suzanne has touched your life in any way, I urge you to go there and just unload. It's a great feeling.
Unload?
Go where? The
Yeah.
tributes page or the
Right.
John?
I'm angry at the government.
You know, I do one toilet joke and it seems to linger on, okay? I'm talking about going to the tribute page, and they're still hung up on the John, okay? Obviously, it left an indelible imprint in the labyrinth of this woman's brain over here, okay?
You have a sneaky good vocabulary, so I do think
you.
the dictionary days really did something for you.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what I was going to say.
Okay.
We are doing Suzanne Selects on Friday, you guys. Friday, December 1st.
Ooh,
We will do the December Suzanne Selects.
I'm excited to see what's in that box. I don't know
Okay.
what's
It's
in
a
it.
good one.
People
It
have
is
been
a good
asking.
one.
They've been
Yeah.
asking on the
Yeah,
last
do you
All
want
right, so
you want to give us a hint?
the reason that we don't have the dog running around is
Hint?
because we have this door open and there are coyotes out there. So that's why Bunny is being held right now, and she loves being held, and she gets plenty of time on the ground, I promise you.
But recently she's been apparating, and we've been finding
Yeah.
her outside when all the doors are
Yeah.
closed.
Wait,
What's
she
that
snuck
sound
out. We were
coming
so-
from
So
outside?
she's getting a little too curious, and then she gets
so
scared all alone out
Well,
there.
you guys are the best.
And you read all the tributes, Zeta?
Pardon?
You read all the
You're
tributes?
do,
making
I
your way
read-
through
Yeah.
it. It's 11,000 so
I
far.
read every single
Yeah.
tribute that comes in. I urge you to
sweet.
do that.
That's so
And
sweet.
we're going to make sure that tribute page goes nowhere. That tribute page is going to live on,
Absolutely.
et cetera, with all of the precious things that we keep
Oh,
in that little box. Yeah.
All right, you guys, thanks for being with us today. We have some family in town, so we are going to head into the evening and enjoy the night. Alan's nephews are in from Canada, so we've got some.
Nephews.
shout out!
Yeah, nephews and nieces.
You guys want to just come do a quick cameo? No. Okay. They said no.
Yep.
Yeah. So we will see you guys on Friday. Thanks
See you
again.
Friday.
Take
Love
care.
you all.